The Idea Lab, the whole idea behind it and its development was to bring science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM, to more of our programs. And primarily our manufacturing programs is where we started. So we wanted a space that, just like the sign says behind me, people could come in and whatever they could dream up, think up, we could do it in this lab. And whether that was in programs at NCC or whether that was a high school, math classroom, industrial tech classroom, our own math classrooms, we would have a space where they could come in. We'd have all the technology they needed to make those ideas and those dreams happen. So it's very versatile. We can easily change all the furniture out and make it into the lab that we need for whatever we might be doing. So if we have one of our math instructors come over, we might pull out what's called a magnetic levitation track. And it's nothing more than, think of a simple vehicle that's being held up by magnets. And they can do all sorts of different mathematical calculations on that, but they're using that technology to do those. So it brings that STEM idea to life. During the summer, we have a lot of robotics league camps, different types of camps like that for elementary to middle school students come in. We would have after school activities for students, and then our own students come in here and again just use it to design and build what they want. Our electrical students, you kind of call it a senior project, where they come up with a project they want to do, such as the infinity mirror, which is a big thing that they make. Well, our instructors are wanting 3D printers and things like that. Well, now we have all that space. They can come in here and do it all. So it's really just a central location for all of our programs to utilize and use. It's for the community. We have a lot of continuing education or business and industry courses in here. And the reason they want this room is when they first see it, they get excited about it just coming in here. So when they do any type of continuing ed or workforce training, they want to have their people in this room so they can, again, kind of get excited about everything. But we do fluid power, robotics, we have 3D printers, we have a wind turbine, a solar panel, we have laser engravers, we have manufacturing 3.0, CNC lathes and mills, and then lots of things in the cabinets that we can pull out and use. So it's just a very fun room, and it gets you excited. When I first went to Dr. John Hartog, who was my direct supervisor at the time, he's now president of NCC, and told him that I wanted this, I sold it as, when we're in kindergarten or elementary grades, it's all about design, right? You remember when you're that young, you have a project to do every day, and it was always about dreaming and coming up with something. And then we get into middle school, you kind of lose that a little bit. And then we get into high school, and there's so many electives or so many required classes, not a whole lot of electives. We lose that creative juices. I wanted a space that was more like that elementary school student, where again you could come in and just dream and be able to build it. And at the time, President Aletha Stubbe was here, and she, when we pitched it to her, she said, "Let's do it." She was totally on board. So it was a great thing to have done here at the college.